A bombardment from the largest fleet the Navy has ever assembled.
100 shells a minute, till they surrender.
Dear God.
Mr. Lincoln, I hate them all. I do. I am a prejudiced man.
Congress must never declare equal those whom God created unequal.
You're going to try to pass the amendment to abolish slavery. No one's loved as much as you by the people. Don't waste that power.
My thoughts on the movie are that it was so much closer to what I imagined Lincoln to be than I had ever imagined the movie could capture. You know, Daniel Day-Lewis, I mean, he steps on to the screen, and I think you just feel what it must have been like to have seen Lincoln.
I really liked the way that he was sort of portrayed as like the kindly old father of America almost.
Even if every Republican votes yes, we'd still be 20 votes short.
Only 20?
Slavery is the only insult to natural law. Even worthless, unworthy you ought to be treated equally before the law.
These votes must be procured.
Congressman, come cheap, few $1,000 and buy all you need.
We can't buy the votes. Let me see what you can do.
Think of all the boys who'll die if you don't make peace.
I can't end this war until we cure ourselves of slavery. This amendment is that cure.
We need 2 yeses.
Get the hell out of here and get him.
But how?
I am the President of the United States, clothed in immense power. You will procure me these votes.
The character played by Tommy Lee Jones, who was part of the Radical Republican Party, I hadn't really known much about him, and he played a very important role, and I loved his wig. I thought it was fantastic.
The line from William Stewart, he belongs to the ages, which is such a powerful statement about Abraham Lincoln, is said in such a quiet and subdued way, almost like an afterthought or said under the breath. So I thought that was very well done.
I think that the fact that they didn't overplay any of the scenes, they didn't dramatize it too much, they didn't make it, wasn't West Wing, it wasn't heaps of music and huge action-packed scenes, so I thought that was really beautiful.
Come February the 1st, I intend to sign the 13th Amendment.
A fight like this is to the death. Those Southern men are coming to propose peace.
Abolishing slavery settles the fate for the millions now in bondage, and unborn millions to come.
It's either the amendment or this Confederate peace. You cannot have both.
Slavery, sir, it's done.
The statement in his second inaugural address, where he says, with malice towards none and charity for all, at a time when 300,000 of your people have just been killed in a 4-year pitiless battle, to stand up and say about your enemy with malice towards none of them and with charity for all of them, that's the whole
More vampires.